Howdy folks, Bullseye Strength here. Back on the warpath to nerf my pissant fitness channel into oblivion with more based content. I'm a little over 4 weeks into my cut and I'm down 7.2 pounds, from 215 pounds to 207.8 pounds. I lightened the weight for this workout, something I might do more of in the future. I enjoy light days. They give my joints a break and there's less ambiguity over which muscles are being worked. A high rep set of decline deficit push-ups will have you clutching your chest harder than Joe Biden after checking the browser history on Hunter's laptop. I mentioned in my previous video that I don't count my reps anymore and haven't for around a year now. A few people in the comments pushed back on this, which I welcome. However, the point of the video wasn't to tell anyone else how to train. I was just talking about my own training and why I don't count reps. And that it is possible to meet all of the necessary criteria for effective training without tracking reps. It's like weighing yourself every day whilst cutting. For some, it's a good thing to do to make sure things are moving in the right direction, and the accountability increases the likelihood of adherence. For others, it's an unnecessary psychological stressor that can increase the likelihood of failure. To that end, I remember reading an interesting quote by the Iron Guru Vince Gironda. He said,
"I would like to be the first man in the gym business to throw out my scale. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, what difference does it make what the scale says?"
A pretty interesting take, given that Vince Gironda was a pioneer in conditioning and trained the first ever Mr. Olympia Larry Scott. That quote pertains to my current approach to training, which leans more into the way I trained in the army. We mainly performed 40-second circuits of push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, and plyometrics for the lower body. There was also a lot of running, load carrying, rope climbing, etc. And although much of this was just conditioning work, I doubled the number of reps I could do in push-ups and pull-ups, knocked over 2 minutes off of my 1.5-mile run time, and went from not being able to climb the 30-foot rope to being able to climb it arms only, and eventually becoming a commando-trained soldier in the British Army, all without tracking my reps or being overly analytical. Just consistently working my arse to the bone. The main difference now is my training and diet is catered to muscle growth, and I occasionally increase the weight as I get stronger. I also don't time my sets, I just push to failure. And for me, training has never been more fun. I very seldom pick up twinges or injuries, and I doubt there's a drop in effectiveness. In my opinion, there are too many trying to be optimal before they've even learned the basic rudiments of effective training. Like getting their exercise selection and execution on point, and maintaining their technique when a set gets tough. Anyway, enough of all that boring shite. Time for a skate. Skeet beep de bop bop beep bop bo dope skeetalante up today. Doobie doobie doo baba doo skeet beep de bop bop beep bop bo dope skeetalante up today. Skeet beep de bop bop beep bop bo dope skeetalante up today. Skeet beep de bop bop beep bop bo dope skeetalante up today.